Don is my favorite person in the whole wide world. And my very best friend. And while I know we have a lot of candidates in this race, I think he's the best one.
Yeah.
And that's not only because he is such a great husband, but because he's got that Danish blood. And I've got that Irish blood. I don't know that I'd be great at it. But I think for what we've got in Congress right now, it's going to take a guy like Don. He was the oldest of 6 kids. I was 4th of 6, so I'm kind of a rabble-rouser. But Don was the healer, and the one who would make the deal that everybody would be happy with, and the one that, was sort of the leader. When we went to Switzerland, about 6 months in, they said, oh, the Americans abroad want you to come to Geneva. And I thought, oh, I'm getting dressed. I miss my American friends. I'm going to go see some Americans. And the DCM said, oh, Ambassador, you don't want to go to that meeting. And he said, why? They're Americans. He said, oh, those people will kill you. And, we thought, well, that must be a joke. So we got there, and I have never seen a crowd of angrier people in my life. And literally, within 5 minutes, I had to take this Irish blood and go back to the car. And Don just took all kinds of people yelling at him, and they had many complaints, and they actually were very legitimate, but nobody had been listening to them for a very long time. So I was sitting in the car steaming at some of the things they'd said to my sweet husband, and he gets in the car, and I said, Don, I would rather meet with terrorists. Trying to make it feel better. And he said, I told them I'm meeting with them every other month. Which is the difference between Don and I. And he did. And he ended up, it turned into a strategic planning session, and they came up with all these productive things they could do to solve their problems, and they did a report, and they submitted it to Congress. And then the last year that Don was ambassador, we had to come home for this ceremony, and what we found out was all 6 million Americans abroad had voted. Every year they vote for the best foreign service person. It has only a few times been an ambassador, never been an appointed ambassador, and Don Beyer got the Thomas Jefferson Award. Yeah. And he's giving me that dirty look. But the thing about Don is he is attracted to the storm. He walks into that fire fearlessly. And I really cannot think of a better strength to have going into this Congress. He's a healer, and if anybody can change the equation, it would be Don. So I give you the best person I know, my husband, Don Beyer.